Hello students, welcome to Young Cubs. Today we are going to start with this very small and easy topic called Pythagoras theorem. Children, Pythagoras theorem is related only and only to right angle triangles. We have three type of triangles based on the angle size. Okay, one is if the angle is less than 90 degrees, it is known as an acute angle. Just a rough diagram for you. If all the angles of the triangle are less than 90 degrees, okay, it is known as an acute angle. If any one angle is greater, than 90 degrees, it is an obtuse angle. And then we obviously have the right angle, which is exactly 90 degrees. Okay, 90 degrees could be like this, L shape, proper L shape. 90 degrees could be reverse L, laterally inverted. 90 degrees could be like that, and 90 degrees could be like that as well. Alright, so an exact 90 degrees triangle is called a right angle triangle. Alright, and while we're doing a right angle triangle, we look at the size, or we look at the length of each side. So in a right angle triangle, the longest side is called as the hypotenuse. The height, the altitude or the height of the triangle is called the height. And then we have a sleeping line called as the base. So there are three things. How will you identify the hypotenuse in a right angle triangle? So, if you see, this is my right angle triangle, this is my right angle, correct? Proper L, 90 degrees. The side opposite to the right angle is called as the hypotenuse, and the hypotenuse is the longest side. Okay, it will always be the longest side. Why am I emphasizing on this? You will realize in the sums ahead. Okay, so let's start. So here's one basic formula, okay, to solve all Pythagoras theorem sums, and the formula is the hypotenuse. This is my hypotenuse. Yes, children, the longest side is my hypotenuse. So the hypotenuse square is always equal to the height square plus, what is this? The base square. So if I would have a triangle, okay, if I would have a triangle named A, B and C, so it would be, my hypotenuse is AC. AC square is equal to AB, that's the height, AB square plus BC square. My suggestion before starting with this sum is you need to write down, rather first memorize all squares from 1 to 30. You need to memorize all square numbers. Yeah, So 1 square, which is equal to 1 into 1, which gives you 1. 2 square, 2 into 2, which is equal to 4. And this is how you need to proceed till 30 square, which is 30 into 30, which is 900. This will, if you know your numbers, if you know your square numbers from 1 to 30, this chapter really becomes easy for you. Okay? You don't spend a lot of time calculating or multiplying, all numbers. So let's start. That's my first sum. It says triangle ABC is right angled at vertex A. So this is at vertex A. Okay, it is right angled at vertex A. Calculate the length of BC. So if this is A, I might as well take this as B and this as C. Alright. So first of all, we know we are doing chapter 5 Pythagoras. They are asking us to calculate BC. Yes, children. This is BC. Now BC is the longest side opposite to 90 degree, which is called the hypotenuse. So what was the formula? Hypotenuse square. Right now it's BC. So BC the whole square, or BC square, will be equal to the height square. Height is AB the whole square plus AC the whole square. Alright children, so far so good. So we need to find BC. What is the length of AB? AB is 18 centimeter. AC is 24 centimeter. Yes, let's start. What is BC? We need to find. AB is 18 centimeter. BC is 24 centimeter. I know my square numbers till 30 children, so I'm going to proceed with that knowledge. 18 into 18 is 324 plus 24 into 24 is 576. BC square. 4 plus 6 is 10. 2 plus 7 9 plus 1 10. 3 plus 5 8 plus 1 9. Yes, so 9. So if BC square is 900, so BC will be square root of 900, and square root of 900 is 30. I will tell you how to remove these square numbers in an easy way for perfect squares. Alright, see, I'll do it here. See, this is 900. By what table does it go? At a glance, I know it goes by 3. 3 3s are 9 and 2 zeros follow. 3 1s are 3 and 2 zeros follow. 5 2s are 10, this 10, 0. 5 4s are 20, 2 2s are 4, 2 1s are 2. Alright, see, what sign do we put on top of a square? This is what we put on top of a square, which is 2, correct? So that's the reason we will make pairs of 2. Okay, here we have a pair of 2. So instead of writing 3 twice, I'm just going to write it once. Instead of writing 5 twice, I am going to write it once. And instead of writing 2 twice, I'm going to write it once. 3 5s are 15, 15 2s are 30. Yes, so the square root of 900 is 30. So the length of BC is 30 centimeter. This part has to be done in rough work, children. Alright, let's go to the next sum. Triangle XYZ is right angled at vertex Z. So this is my right angle. This is vertex Z. Calculate the length of YZ. Okay. So Z, I'll take this as X and I'll take this as Y. So now calculate YZ. So YZ, this is what they want us to calculate. This part. This is what they want us to calculate. Okay. When XY is equal to 13, so hypotenuse is given and XZ is 12. So let me write the lengths. XY, which is the hypotenuse square, is equal to height square. What is my height? XZ square plus YZ square. Correct, children? What is XY? 13. What is XZ? 12. And we have to find YZ the whole square. Alright, what is 13 square? It is 169. What is 12 square? It is 144. That's the reason why, children, I told you need to know your square numbers thoroughly from 1 to 30. Okay, when I take this 144 on the other side, it becomes minus 144. So 169. On the same side, I carry 144 with a negative sign, with a minus sign. YZ, the whole square, is equal to 9 minus 4 is 5, 6 minus 4 is 2, 1 and 1 0. So do we know the square of 25 is the square of 5? 5 into 5 is 25. So YZ is equal to 25 centimeters. Children, I think I forgot to write the unit. No, I wrote the unit here. Alright, very important. You do your sum correctly, but you don't write your unit, your marks are deducted. Let's go to the next sum. Triangle PQR is right angled at vertex R. So this is my vertex R because it says it's a right angle. Calculate the length of PR. So let me put P, Q. Calculate the length of PR. Okay, if PQ is 2.6 centimeters and QR is 2.4 centimeters. So PQ the whole square is equal to PR the whole square plus QR the whole square. PQ is 2.6 the whole square. PR, this PR, we have to find out. QR is 2.4 the whole square. Children, I'm sure you have little problems with how to place the decimals. So, I'll show you that as well quickly. So now, let's work out. See, I know the square of 26. Okay, 2.6. If I remove the decimal, it is 676. I take it as 26, 676. But I'll show you how, the square of 2.6 is 6.76. It's 6.76. I'll show you. So here is 2.6 into 2.6. Okay. 6 into 6, 36. 6 into 2, 12, 13, 14, 15. 2 6 are 12. 2 2s are 4 plus 1, 5. Good to go. Right now, while multiplying, just ignore the decimal. 6, 5 plus 2, 7, 5 plus 1, 6. Correct? 676. Alright. This is my decimal. Okay. I have one number after the decimal. In this one as well, I have one number after the decimal. So I have in all, if I add these 1 plus 1, 2. Okay, so I have one decimal place over here, 6, another decimal place over here. So 2 decimal places when I deal with them. So from behind, you have to put a dot or put a decimal after 2 numbers. Okay, so that's how it's 6.76, children. Okay, now PR is what we need to find. 2.4 is 5.76. It's 576. Okay, the square of 24 is 576, but I will be multiplying it twice, as in 2.4 into 2.4. So I'll have 2 decimal places again. So I have placed my decimal after 2 numbers. Okay, now this moves to the LHS. Okay, 6.76 is plus 5.76 becomes minus 5.76, which will give me PR the whole square. PR the whole square is equal to, how much is this? 6 minus 6 is 0. 7 minus 7 is 0. 6 minus 5 is 1. Yes, what is the square root of 1, children? Square root of 1 is 1. Alright, so what is the length of PR? It is 1 centimeter. Hope that was easy. Hope I was able to solve those little problems that arise while doing the sum. Yeah, I understand there's just one formula in this entire chapter, but multiplying with decimals, removing the square numbers, removing the square root of a particular number, this can be a little arduous for you guys, children. Anyways, that's all for today. Thank you and God bless you all.